Hello, I'm Jude Pineda, and together with my groupmates from Group 5, we'll be presenting our presentation on searching research databases and indexing systems online. So to start, toggling through related publications or literatures about specific project topics aid in providing a much reliable content and body of knowledge. Furthermore, incorporating use of databases elevates the core functionality of storage, retrieval, and update of data. So for this presentation, our group's assigned database is PubMed. So PubMed is a digital archive with open access that primarily contains scholarly material related to the biological sciences, medicine, and healthcare. So the following slides show a step-by-step guide on using the basic search function in PubMed without the advanced search option. So the first step is of course to access the PubMed website by opening your web browser and visiting the website displayed on the screen. The next step is to navigate through the PubMed interface. So the PubMed homepage features a large search bar on top. This is where necessary keywords and / or phrases related to the project topic will be entered, such as in our dental website project called dentist.com. Meanwhile, the advanced search option will be further discussed in a bit. So the next step is to type in the relevant keywords. So you do this by typing in keywords or phrases that best describe your research topic. For instance, in our project proposal, the following relevant keywords are to be used for looking for related literatures. This could include dental website, dental clinic management, teledentistry, patient management, electronic patient records, or appointment management. You may also make use of the filters. On the left sidebar of the search results page, there are various filters that will be helpful to narrow down the results, such as publication date. This filter will be providing results that are within the specified publication date range that has been inputted. Another option is article types. This filter will narrow down the results only to the types of articles being looked for, such as books, documents, clinical trials, meta-analysis, and more. One may also utilize the sort by feature. This will further narrow down the results by sorting it by different criteria such as relevance, publication date, and more. After narrowing down all the needed information, you may now scan through the generated results to which have matched all the set criteria. Each article is listed with its title, authors, publication date, and a brief abstract. Scan through these details to identify articles that seem relevant to your research project. When a relevant article is identified, the title may be clicked to access the individual PubMed page for that article. This action will direct to the articles page where the abstract can be read, and if available, access to the full text of the publication will also be provided. For a tip, you can also modify your search if it doesn't produce the necessary results the first time. To further hone your search, you may change your keywords, try other combinations, or add more filters. Lastly, when the article is fitting for the project topic, it may now be saved or put in archive for future reference. Further, if deemed to be used after paraphrasing, it is imperative to provide proper attribution to the sources within the research.
Now, let's move on to advanced search. When you are already in the pub site, the first step is to click on the advanced link located below the search bar to access the advanced search page. Next, enter your search items in the search box. You can use different keywords, phrases, author names, date, and the likes. In the drop-down menu of all fields, there are various filters available to make your search more specific or refined. Example, author, date, journal, language, title, volume, etc. Take note that all fields is set as default. Part of its features, there are options that can be used. First, we can use Boolean operators to combine your search terms. The use of capital A and B or N is to combine two terms and find articles containing both terms, while the use of capital OR or this finds articles containing either of the terms. Lastly, the use of capital NOT or not is to be more specific and will find articles not containing the specific term. The use of Boolean operators, enter the first term in the search box and press add. This will then move the term into query box. Enter the second term into the search box and decide which Boolean operators to use from the drop-down menu. Add is set as default. You may change this to other Boolean operators displayed as add with and, or add with or add with not. The next option is to use mesh terms, in which is a controlled vocabulary by PubMed to index articles. To find the mesh terms, first, in the field drop-down menu, click on mesh terms. Then enter a term and select from the mesh term suggestions if available. PubMed may show the tree structure of the mesh terms to help you make more refined searches. You may click on search to be able to view your advanced search query. The add to history option may also be used, which can be selected from the drop-down menu in the search bar. This adds the query into the history and search details section. The results can be viewed by clicking the results link. It helps users in compiling a list of their previous searches. Let's now find out the tips on narrowing search. First, Use specific and most significant keywords with quotation to replace general search terms. Input keywords such as dental website, dental clinic, management, teledentistry, etc. Also, putting keywords in quotation marks tells PubMed to search for the exact phrase, exactly how the words are entered. Use filters and advanced search to focus your search results. PubMed offers commonly used filters for restriction of results by text availability, article attribute, article type, and publication date, which appears automatically in the sidebar. Select filters you want to activate from the sidebar. Results will automatically refresh to reflect the results within your original search that included the filter. Additional filters are available for each category: article type, species, language, sex, and age. Click on additional filters, and then select the filters by category you would like to add to the sidebar. There are additional options that can be used. The first one is to utilize Boolean operators, which consist the capital A and D, or N, and capital NOT, or not, to limit search results. As previously mentioned, A and D, or N, the default operator of PubMed, any two or more word input will contain results of both words, while the NOT or NOT results do not contain the specified term. Use this to exclude term. The second one is to utilize mesh terms. Click the mesh link on the PubMed homepage to search for mesh terms related to your topic. Enter the search term with the open bracket mesh, close bracket after the term. Example, telemedicine, open bracket mesh, and close bracket, capital A and D with the website. Lastly, you may use the PubMed field tag to narrow your search. To use field tags, add the code in brackets immediately following the search term. For example, under the citation, you may type open and close bracket AU, which stands for author. Another example, in topic tags, you may type open and close bracket TI, which stands for title. In other tags of interest, you may type open and close bracket LA for language.
Now we'll also be providing some tips on how to widen your search. The first step is to define your goals. Having an established concept of what to research can help you start your search. To be able to choose the necessary words, phrases, and concepts you must employ, make sure you comprehend and visualize your goals properly. The next tip, usage of alternative terms and synonyms to expand your search is a must. Brainstorm a list of relevant keywords and phrases related to your research topic. Consider synonyms, alternative terms, and different spellings. For example, for a website, you may also try searching for site, database, network, and so on. The next step is to enter the word followed by an asterisk, which is the wildcard character to search for any terms that start with that word. Use these formats to find a phrase that contains a shortened term. Enclose the phrase in double quotes, such as in dental website asterisk. Use a search tag, and use a hyphen. The truncated word needs to have at least 4 characters. The phrase's final word must be the abbreviated term. When a term is truncated, the mesh term and any specific terms that are indented under it in the mesh hierarchy are no longer included in the process of automated term mapping. The next step is to examine and explore the results of your search. For a pre-calculated list of comparable PubMed citations, look for the similar articles section on the abstract page of a citation. You may also opt to adjust the displayed results. The total number of resources obtained is displayed on the results page. By default, 10 items are shown per page. The Display Options button allows you to adjust how many things are displayed on a page. On the Search Results page, select the Display Options button located in the upper right corner. Decide whether to show 10, 20, 50, 100, or 200 items per page. Until you delete the cookies from your browser, your selection will be valid for any further searches. You can either click Jump to Page to go straight to a certain page of results, or click Show More to view the results on the following page. For the last tip, utilize the Cited By section. If the citation you are seeing has been cited by other authors, you can find other publications about the topic by following the citation trail. For the last tip, utilize the Cited By section. If the citation you are seeing has been cited by other authors, you can find other publications about the topic by following the citation trail. For the last tip, utilize the Cited By section. If the citation you are seeing has been cited by other... And this ends our presentation. Once again, we are Group 5. Thank you for listening.